Is the sheer beauty of an animal attractive to a college-age male? Probably not. Is the gambling going to be? Absolutely. Vice versa for a younger female. Lexington's very unique. We have how many hundreds of thousands of people come through the horse park each year that are interested in horses that the horse industry, the thoroughbred industry, essentially ignores. And it makes no sense. If you're already bought into one part of the overall horse industry, that's an easy sell to get them to come over to Keeneland, come over to a racing side. Now, a college-age male is much different, and I think we can appeal to them through the mathematical side, through the sense of competition, even if it's just, I made more money than my buddies did today at the track. I think there's absolutely a market there.
With poker, there was a tipping point with poker. The tipping point with poker came when they revealed the hole cards. So up until that point, it wasn't that popular. Yeah. And they got it on TV, and they, and maybe there's got to be a tipping point with, with horses, and maybe it is in race betting where you put a cardio monitor on all the horses, and all of a sudden you see the horse's heart rate's going through the roof, and you're like, I don't want to bet on that horse, I want to bet on the one that's nice and relaxed. Something like that will be the tipping point for thoroughbred racing, but there will be one.
Having more easily accessible handicapping contests, something to get people to want to understand the form in an easier way, but where they can also see, monetary returns and give them a bit of a thrill. So I think once people get into it and have a good experience, they definitely want to come back. More successful people start saying, wow, I could actually, not only bet and make money, but these horses have value. These are living, breathing stocks that, wow, I can invest in a horse and buy and sell. And so for really successful young business people, they start seeing, wow, I can buy a horse, develop it, sell him after he wins. All that's, then they really start thinking of other sorts of possibilities which really aren't possible in other sporting events. We're much more than just a sport. So all that stuff I think is potentially really appealing too, for not just hardcore gamblers or sports fans or people who want to go to events. There's a lot of other things that can keep people around once we get them in the door.
I truly believe it's the love of the horse, and I think that's the foundation. It's getting children involved around horses. I mean, for example, today I took someone on a tour at Keeneland, and we went and saw Better Lucky, and guess what? They're going to Dubai. So they're going to meet Sheikh Mo, and it's going to be like, oh, I saw your horse. I mean, and that's really neat. But I mean, the horse, it's just a majestic, it's powerful. I mean, I fell in love with him when I was, a little girl. And I'm not from the industry, and I didn't think I could be involved, but, I got involved, and, I haven't looked back since. I mean, it's one of the neatest, unique industries. I mean, one day you can be on top of the world, and the next, it's, very, it fluctuates all the time. But I think, just the horse experience is, absolutely imperative in our industry. And that could be taking an NFL football player, to the racetrack and letting them pet the horse and give them peppermints. Or, I think that's just, something that we need to focus on getting more fans around are the horses. And, you go to the grocery, you talk to children and they think milk comes from the grocery store. It doesn't come from cows anymore. Our society's less and less agricultural, so people don't have that hands-on experience. So I think it's imperative that we get them around horses.